Outside in nature, there's tons of random objects like this rock, which when you flip them, you find life that you would have never known was there. This one in specific just had a massive ant colony, but in this video, I'll be flipping.
My VPN doesn't work anymore. What do I do? I'm going to show you pretty much the best VPN out there. I'm going to show you how to get it for free, how to use it for free. You can decide if it's worth. Let's take a look. Jumping up there, my VPN doesn't work anymore. What do I do? I'm going to show you pretty much the best VPN out there. I'm going to show you how to get it for free, how to use it for free. You can decide if it's worth. Let's take a look. Jumping up there, my VPN doesn't work anymore. What do I do?
Oh, Paul's private info. Mind if I go in and check it out and maybe steal what's in there? No chance, pal. If I'm standing here, you ain't getting in. What if I give you money? Head right on in, sir. That was really easy. Oh, Paul's private info. Mind if I go in and check it out and maybe steal what's in there? No chance, pal. If I'm standing here, you ain't getting in.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. So using a VPN for gaming may not be the most obvious thing to do, since most people tend to use VPNs for security and privacy or for streaming and recording. But why would you use a VPN while gaming? Well, in today's video, I'll talk about using a VPN for gaming, why you want to do so, the potential benefits, as well as the potential drawbacks, and which VPN might be best for this purpose. Now, if you've already made your choice on getting a VPN, then please feel free to check out the description for the latest discounts and coupon codes. So one of the main benefits of using a VPN in general is to give you more privacy and security online, and that benefit extends to when you're gaming as well. Having a VPN on while you're gaming will protect you from all sorts of things like swatting and DDoS attacks. Now, hopefully you're never put in this situation, but we've all heard about players getting angry and trying to take that anger into the real world. They might track down a player they're angry at, finding their real IP address for things like swatting, or targeting them with DDoS attacks, or hacking their social media accounts. One way to make it much harder for someone to track you down online and launch any of these kinds of attacks is by using a VPN. Also, if you enjoy gaming on the go, on your phone or tablet, you may be tempted to use public Wi-Fi, and that's definitely a situation where you'd want to use a VPN. Now, other than for security, you may want to use a VPN to enhance your gaming experience. A lot of ISPs will throttle or slow down your internet for one reason or another, but especially if they detect specific types of internet traffic on their network, like gaming, streaming, or file sharing. So, if you use a VPN, I think every one of the reasons for why you might be encountering lag or delays is because of long ping times. Ping time is the time it takes for data to be sent and received between your device and the game server. So one of the main reasons for long ping time is the long distance between where you're located and the game servers. But by using a VPN, you can set your IP address to one one that's closest to the game servers, therefore while gaming. Of all the VPN, they had one of their servers seized as part of an investigation by the Turkish government, who weren't able to extract any useful information about Express's users. The app is also very simple to use, it's just plug and play, and it has 3,000 servers across 105 countries. So with so many countries to choose from, you'll definitely be able to connect to a server that's closest to your game server. It also has no bandwidth limitations or throttling, which is great. Now, I do have to say that for gaming, I would caution against using free VPNs, mostly because they tend to limit your bandwidth or your speed or your access to servers, which means they won't really help out when it comes to gaming. Also, some free VPNs will collect your data, and that sort of defeats the purpose of having a VPN, because it'll leave you less secure online instead of more secure. But that's not something you have to worry about if you use Express. But I do know that some people may hesitate to get a VPN because some VPNs will make your internet connection slower, so it's important to choose a VPN with good speeds and performance, which is why I recommend Express. Another reason why people may not want to use a VPN while gaming is for fear of disconnects causing packet loss, where the data doesn't get to reach the other end of the connection, and so you might lose game progress and save files. But again, that shouldn't be too much of a problem if you're using a really good VPN over other VPN, PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, and this is one of the only ways to get a VPN running on gaming consoles, so look into it if you're interested. If you do decide to get Express, I do have the latest coupon because it does end up being the better option in the long run. And it's not like you're going to be gaming for just a couple of months, you're going to be gaming for more than a year, so it makes sense to get the annual plan. I spoke with Express and they mentioned that a lot of people end up spending more money on monthly renewals than they would have with a yearly plan, because the typical pattern is that people renew monthly thinking they might not need a VPN long tab going with ultimately, since you might won't need it that long, you can always get a refund and go back to just a month at a time plan. And that'll be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to
Hey, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about the best free VPN for getting better or more stable ping when you're gaming. Now, if you don't know, ping is the amount of time that it takes for your computer or console, whatever you're playing with, to send all your information over to the gaming server and then to get it back. So if you have low ping, then you're going to have a quicker connection and your gameplay is going to be much smoother and better. But on the other hand, if you have very high ping, you're going to get lag and you're not going to have a fun time playing at all. And I like this website over here, gameserverping.com. They have a ping test where you can see in real time your ping. Green means good and anything else is not that great. They also have a lot of very popular games and the gaming servers are already in their system. So you can just click on one of these and then see in real time your connection up to the gaming servers for those specific games. So using this, you can get a good idea of your ping. And right now, I'm not getting such great ping. That's because I'm using a VPN and my ping is getting affected. So let me just show you just how this works before I get into why this may actually be a good thing. But before I get into why you might do this, even though your ping might not be that great like you're seeing here, let me show you just how this works and how you would do it. So the first step would be to find out where the game servers are for the game you want to play. So let's say Valorant. Here is a map of all of the current gaming servers. So you want to find the closest gaming server to you. So let's say you were somewhere in Africa, you weren't getting such great ping, the closest server to you, it might be the one in Madrid or it might be the one in Cape Town. So you want to find out that information first, then go over to your VPN. Let's say it's Windscribe, which is one of my top recommended free VPNs out there. You want to find a server in the VPN that's going to be the closest to that one that you found in the map, either Madrid or Cape Town in this case, and then connect to that server before even opening the game. Then after you're connected with Windscribe, you would go and start up the game. And what's going to happen is that your ping will be affected. It will be slower because now it is going through the VPN before it actually gets over to the gaming server. But this can actually be helpful if you had really bad ping to begin with, or at times if you had really unstable ping. So let's say your ping was jumping all over the place, it was going up and down. Using a VPN like this can actually help stabilize your ping and get a more consistent connection. And when it comes to stabilizing your ping, a VPN is not just helpful if you're far away from a gaming server, even if you were, let's say, in Europe or the East Coast of the US,